But this is what the black men are doing. Then they have the nerve to come on YouTube and bash women.
Oh, yeah. I tell my sister that all the time.
I'm talking to you.
So surely you're not going to tell our women not to have sex because your goal is to have sex. You understand? Why would you tell this sister, go ahead, have sex, just don't have no babies? Because that's how you black men think. You want to have sex with women, but you don't want no babies. You want to be able to pump and dump and not deal with the responsibility of children. This is why you want women that got no children. Not because you're trying to start a family, but because if you were to deal with a single mother, you know her first responsibility is her children. And you don't want to come into the house and see some kids making a bunch of noise. You want to be able to go in there and get it in. And the kids are normally in the way. And you don't respect the fact that she got a responsibility to deal with her kids. So you want easy access. You understand? You're the same one that tells single mothers that they're only useful for having sex. Think about that. That men will just have sex with you, but they won't wife you up. This is black men for you. And you're wondering why your women have to go to the government for assistance. You're wondering why your women have to go to the government for everything they need. You're wondering why your women have to go on welfare, public assistance. You're wondering why. It's because you're not there leading them. It's because you're not there providing nothing. The black women can't even depend on you. That's why they got to go to college to get an education so they can get a degree to get a great career, because you're not there. There's no security for her. There's no guarantee you're gonna stay. Maybe there's some truth to why women did this, because brothers wasn't there. Imagine if women didn't do this. They would be struggling right now. If women didn't go out there to get their education, they would be struggling right now. Because you're not there to be that man. Wow. I just learned something today. The independent culture of black women is not something that black women chose to do because they wanted to be independent. It's because the black man was not there to provide for the black woman. And because of that, black women had no choice but to fend for themselves. So they went out there and they listened to the feminist movement, which is also a problem that separated and destroyed the black family. But at the same time, women did this because the black man was not leading. Because if you were leading, there would be no need for your women to go get welfare or any sort of assistance from the system. If black men were taking care of the family from back then when the feminist movement was coming together, why would our black women sell them out for a check? It's because black men was not taking care of our women even back then. They were just focused on getting sex and getting our women pregnant. See, this blame game with black men been started from the book, even from the days of Adam and Eve. When Eve took of the fruit and brought sin into the world and gave some to her husband, what did the man do? When the Most High called for them in the garden, he blamed the black woman. It's the woman you gave me, Lord. The woman, she beguiled me. But it was the Most High who put you in the garden to guard it from all intruders, black man. So if your woman got deceived by Satan, it was your fault. Because if you was watching your wife, this wouldn't have happened. See, you've been a failure in the Garden of Eden, and you're a failure right now. That's why I'm rebuking your ass. And I know you don't like me, black man. I know you can't stand me, black man. But you're the reason why your black women are out of order. You're the reason black women got attitudes. She ain't just got an attitude because she's black. She got an attitude because you've been doing her dirty her whole life. And because they're emotional, because they're the weaker vessel, and they're unable to fight back, they develop different mechanisms of defense. One is an attitude, one is the independent spirit, one is hot girl summer, and they just became rebellious because you weren't there to protect them. Their own father wasn't there to protect them. To add insult to injury, father not there, now you doing the same. This is crazy, people.